Kapil Sibal, Honorable Minister for Communications and IT, to kindly deliver his speech.
My distinguished colleague in the ministry, Sachin, Secretary Parashar, distinguished representatives of the Postal Department, distinguished officials of various ministries present here, distinguished representatives of the private sector. This is not going to be a discourse because we want to hear you. Look back at the telecommunications department 20, 30 years ago. What was it? It was the department of the government of India. And all services were delivered by the government. See where that department is today. What's the reason why there is this enormous change that has taken place? It's because we have hived off various activities of the department. You have the private sector playing a very significant role in the telecom sector now. You have the state enterprise as well, which is now incorporated. You have a regulator in place to maintain standards and to ensure that there are no malpractices, and at the same time is futuristic about what policy changes should be put in place in the years to come. And you have enormous products being put in place almost on a daily basis for the sector to grow. The postal department today is in the same position as the telecom department was many, many years ago. And therefore I think that in the context of the information technology revolution, we need to embrace the changes that are taking place around us and have a course, charter a course for the department to move forward to meet the challenges of tomorrow. Just consider this, the total revenues of a small country like Korea is 65,000 crores. What are the total revenues of the postal department in India? The less said about it, the better. And that's a small population with a revenue turnover of 65,000 crores. I can give examples in Germany, Australia, because they've moved along with the times. But I think that moment has come, and that idea is ripe now for the Postal Department to have a policy framework which will be implemented in the next few years to come, and have you participate in that policy framework so that we can have a common vision with the private sector, with other departments of the Government of India, ministries of the Government of India to move forward. And that is really why we are gathered here today. Sachin rightly mentioned about 155,000 post offices. And this morning I read an interesting article in the Business Standard on the postal bank saying that this is an extremely good idea, because where will you get access in case post offices are allowed banking facilities, access to credit, which a farmer or a person living in remote areas would not have access to because there are no branches available anywhere. So the enormous possibilities of financial inclusion, and if we make the information highway pass through the postal department and every post office in the country, you can imagine the kind of services that we can offer, or the private sector can offer through its ingenuity for 1.2 billion people of this country. So I think the possibilities are endless, the opportunities are enormous, and the time is right for us to move forward. And with these words, I request you to carry on with the discussion so that we can get some very useful tips from you to formulate our policy and make this department as energetic as the telecom department is and other departments of the Government of India. Thank you very much.